In today's guide, I'm going to show you exactly how to adjust image color and tone in Adobe Photoshop using the most professional and efficient methods available. If you have ever taken a photo that looked a bit dull, too dark, or perhaps the colors just didn't pop the way you remembered them in person, then this tutorial is for you. Mastering these tools will completely transform your photography and design projects, giving them a high-end, polished look. Before we dive into the step-by-step process of color correction and tonal balancing, if you find this video helpful at any point, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more expert Photoshop tutorials. Alright, let's get started with the first and most important rule of editing. Always use adjustment layers. To begin, open your image in Photoshop and head up to the top menu, click on Layer, and then select New Adjustment Layer. This is the best method because it is non-destructive, meaning you can always go back and change your settings later without ever damaging your original image pixels. This avoids permanent changes and keeps your workflow flexible. The first thing we usually want to fix is the overall light. Go to Layer, then New Adjustment Layer, and choose Brightness and Contrast. Once the Properties panel opens, you will see two main sliders. Dragging the brightness slider to the right will lighten your image, while dragging it to the left will darken it. The Contrast slider helps define the difference between the light and dark areas of your photo, making the image look less flat. Adjust these until your subjects are clearly visible but not washed out. Take your time here to ensure the core lighting feels right before we move to color. Next, let us focus on fixing the color balance if your image looks too blue or too yellow due to lighting conditions. Go to Layer, New Adjustment Layer, and select Color Balance. This tool is incredibly powerful because it allows you to target specific parts of the image. You can choose to adjust the shadows, midtones, or highlights separately. For example, if your shadows look a bit too cold, you can move the slider toward red or yellow to warm them up. Spend some time balancing these three ranges to achieve a natural look that mimics reality. After balancing the colors, we need to improve the tone and dynamic range. Go back to Layer, New Adjustment Layer, and this time select Levels. You will see a histogram, which is a mathematical representation of the tones in your image. Move the black slider on the left toward the center to deepen your blacks, and move the white slider on the right to brighten your whites. The gray slider in the middle controls your midtones, which is essential for preserving detail in skin tones or landscapes. This adds depth that simple brightness tools cannot achieve. Now, for those of you who want fine color control over specific hues, we are going to use Hue and Saturation. Head back to Layer, then New Adjustment Layer, and choose Hue and Saturation. The Hue slider can change the actual color of objects, while the Saturation slider controls the intensity. If your colors look a bit gray, bump up the saturation slightly. If they are overwhelming, dial it back. You can even target specific colors like just the greens or just the blues from the drop-down menu to make specific elements of your photo stand out. By using these adjustment layers together, you have created a stack of edits that are completely flexible. You can toggle the eye icon next to each layer to see the before and after, or double-click them to readjust the sliders at any time. This workflow is what separates amateur editors from professional retouchers. It allows for infinite experimentation without risk to the source material. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial on how to adjust image color and tone in Photoshop. If this video helped you improve your photos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to support the channel. Stay creative, and I will see you in the next video.